My beloved, I speak not from a distance, but from the innermost place where your soul can still feel me. You are precious beyond words, and I ask you to receive these whispers not just with your ears, but with your whole being. Every word I speak is for you alone. This message is not general, it is deeply personal. I ask only for a brief moment of your heart's attention, undivided and sincere, just long enough to quiet the noise, so my voice can reach the corners of your soul. What I long to share carries more weight than the endless thoughts that fill your mind. It is more vital than the worries you rehearse and the duties that drain you. Linger here with me just a little longer, and you will feel your heart begin to open again. I want to lift the pain that has pressed so heavily on your soul, and silence the sorrow that has echoed too long in the chambers of your mind. I draw you into my arms, not with force, but with the peace no other presence can offer. I invite you to trust me fully, not just in words, but with the most tender parts of your heart. Let yourself be embraced, not because you've earned it, but because I long to love you as you are. I never fail in what I promise. Every vow I've made is still alive and active. My voice doesn't speak lightly. Each word is woven with eternal meaning. I have come not to burden you, but to lift the weight that presses on your joy. I want to awaken a smile on your face with a rising sun, because I am already there. My love for you is not shallow. It runs deep, steady, and unfailing. I don't just want you to recite that I love you. I want that truth to sink into your bones. I want you to live in it, breathe it, and feel it filling every empty space within you. Let my love be the reason your smile returns, even before your circumstances change. You've never taken a single breath without me by your side, not once. I hold your memory constantly in my heart. I do not forget what belongs to me. This is not just comfort. It is a truth more solid than any foundation you've known. Your life rests safely in the palm of my hands, unshaken, protected, secure. I surround you like a refuge. Nothing reaches you unless it first passes through my love. So entrust me with every fear, every unknown, every quiet question you carry. My arms are not closed to you. They remain open, forever willing to receive you. I hear you, not just the words you speak, but the ache beneath them. As the morning light returns each day, so too does my presence meet you again and again. I meet you in the stillness before your day begins, in the first quiet thought that longs for something more. When your soul reaches toward me in the earliest moments, my joy rises to meet you there. I never miss the soft, unseen gestures of your faith. Even the smallest act moves my heart. I receive your whispered prayers as if they were thunder, because they come from your spirit. And when you bring your loved ones before me, I cradle those requests with tenderness. Those you carry in your heart, I carry in mine as well. And I care even more than you do. Be mindful of what you give your attention to. Not everything that demands you is worthy of you. When life feels tangled, lift your eyes. I will be the clarity you've been searching for. In the noise and confusion, I remain your calm, your anchor, your voice of stillness. You were never meant to walk through this alone. I walk beside you always. I am not a distant solution. I am the answer already standing beside you. I never intended for you to live beneath fear or be bound by invisible chains. You chose to trust me, and that trust was not misplaced. You were right to believe that I would never let you down. My promises are not fragile. They are anchors strong enough to hold through any storm. Let my words dwell deep inside you, not as memory, but as breath. Keep them close when the silence grows loud and your thoughts begin to race. Don't forget how far we've already come. Those miracles were not accidents. I shielded you in moments you never even saw. I protected you without applause. When you were crumbling, I was already rebuilding you beneath the surface. When danger closed in, it was my hand that held you back from the edge. Even in your most silent despair, I stood quietly beside you, refusing to leave. What looked like the end to you was only a bend in the path I had designed. I moved behind the scenes, healing, rearranging, restoring while you slept. And I'm not done yet. What I'm preparing next will exceed what you prayed for. So let me keep walking with you. Don't shut me out when things feel uncertain. I long to cover you like a canopy from everything trying to wear you down. Hopelessness is a liar. It speaks only of absence, not of truth. My love reaches deeper than your pain, further than your doubt, stronger than your fear. Let yourself collapse into my peace, not to escape, but to finally rest. I have seen every tear you tried to hide. None of them were lost on me. And I hear the names you whisper in prayer, even when your voice trembles. You carry the weight of others with grace, even when your own heart feels worn. You often ask nothing for yourself, but I see your silent needs. Your humility is not unnoticed. It rises before me like a fragrant offering. When you approach me not with demands, but with gratitude, heaven leans in to listen. Let your eyes focus on what is still beautiful. There lies your quiet strength. I delight in the reverence you show, not out of duty, but out of love. Even the cries you keep within are heard in my presence. I will bless you not only because you asked, but because you are mine. What I have prepared for you is far greater than anything you've dared to hope for. So hold on to faith. Even when it flickers, even when it's small, I honor it. Not a single promise I've made will return void. They're waiting to be fulfilled. When opposition rises, don't panic. I've already written the ending. Challenges are not signs of abandonment, but invitations to draw nearer to me. Your future is safe in my hands. It's been safe all along. You will not miss your moment. What I have for you cannot be stolen. Those dreams that still live in the corners of your heart, I place them there. No disappointment, no delay, no human plan can cancel my intention for you. But for my promises to bloom, your surrender must be real, not occasional, but wholehearted. At the start of every new day, invite me in. I'm already waiting with open arms. Let your first breath be soaked in thanks, even before the world speaks. Don't let worry steal the sunrise I painted just for you. There are doors opening before you, not because you forced them, but because I unlocked them. I will give you eyes that see possibility where others only see risk, and a heart that senses my goodness even when the path is unclear. My plans are soaked in grace. They were never meant to crush you, only to carry you. I know the weight of yesterday still lingers, but does not define your today. I hear your confusion, the questions you don't say aloud. And I answer with this: no weapon formed against you will succeed. You will not be left in shame. I will clothe you in honor that no one can take. The storms you've endured will become stories of victory. You will not just survive, you will overcome with strength you didn't know you had. This is your moment to see yourself the way I've always seen you, deeply loved, eternally chosen. You are not forgotten, not overlooked. You are treasured. No accusation, no failure, no wound can erase the truth of who you are in me. The path I've set for you is already paved. Trust me with every step. Your future is not a mystery to me. It is a masterpiece unfolding. Stop replaying what went wrong. I'm writing what comes next. And what I write always ends in redemption, always leads back to love. You no longer need to whisper your prayers in fear. Let them rise with confidence, knowing I am already listening. I don't just hear your voice. I hear the weight behind your words, the ache behind your silence. Each step you take in faith, even when trembling, is a step I honor with my presence. I see how you try to be strong for everyone else, even when you feel like falling apart inside. You carry your family in your prayers more faithfully than they know, and I bless that hidden love. There is beauty in your quiet loyalty, in the way you keep showing up even when you feel unseen. I notice what others overlook, the silent battles, the unspoken sacrifices, the tears no one else sees. I do not measure you by success or performance, but by your willingness to trust me in the dark. Even when your faith feels small, even when your strength is gone, I call you mine. My child, if you only knew how proud I am of your perseverance, you would never question your worth again. In moments when you feel forgotten, know that I have been speaking your name with tenderness in heaven. You are not hidden from me. Not when you're tired, not when you're anxious, not when you doubt. Even your sighs are sacred to me, and I hold them like prayers. Don't believe the lie that says you're behind. You are exactly where I'm working. The pressure you feel isn't punishment. It's preparation for what I've already written ahead. Stop comparing your story to others. Yours was crafted by my hand, for my glory. Let me define what success looks like. It's not in striving, but in staying close to me. Even now, I am softening the hardened soil of your heart, preparing it for joy. I am not finished with your story, and the next chapter will redeem what the last one broke. You will see light again, not a flicker, but a sunrise. Hold fast, my child, not because the storm is easy, but because I am in the boat with you. Your peace isn't tied to the outcome. It's rooted in my presence. You can breathe again. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to be human in my arms. I have not called you to carry everything. I've called you to let me. Release what was never yours to fix. And let me be the savior, not you. The world tells you to do more. I invite you to be still and know. My power is perfected not in your strength, but in your surrender. I don't need your perfection. I long for your presence. When you come to me, you don't have to perform. You can just be. And in your most honest, unfiltered moments, I come closer, not farther. I am not scared of your anger, your fear, or your pain. Bring them to me. I will not shame you. I will sit with you in the places you thought were too messy. I know your story, every detail, and I have never once regretted choosing you. The things that made you feel unworthy, they're the very places I'm bringing healing. I am not afraid of the dark corners of your soul. I enter them with light. Nothing you confess will push me away. In fact, it will draw me closer. My mercy isn't conditional. It's consistent, unwavering, and already yours. Stop earning what has already been given. Let grace feel real to you again. You do not have to prove anything to me. You never did. I am already pleased to call you mine, not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. And I am love, not sometimes, not when you perform, always. Let this truth sink deeper than the shame that once ruled you. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are my beloved. That name, beloved, is not poetic. It is your identity. Wear like a crown, not a concept. Let it shape how you see yourself. When the voices rise to accuse, come back to my voice, the only one that tells the truth. I do not condemn. I restore. I do not accuse. I invite. And today, I invite you back, not to performance, but to presence. You've run long enough. It's safe to stop striving. Cool me. Sit. Breathe. Be held. You don't have to do this alone anymore. Let go of the pressure to always be okay. I am not asking for your strength. I am offering mine. You can stop pretending. I see through the mask, and I love the real you even more. You are not a burden, not to me. You are the reason I draw near. Every part of you, the broken, the bright, the scared, is welcome in my arms. You don't need to find perfect words in prayer. A sigh, a whisper, even silence is enough. I understand your heart before it forms a sentence. I read the language of your tears. You never weep alone. Every drop is counted, held, and turned into something beautiful. Where you see ruins, I see a place to build something eternal. I do my best work in the places people often overlook, including you. You're not too far gone, not too complicated, not too late. My grace runs faster than your failures, deeper than your regret. You don't have to make up for the years you think you wasted. I redeem time. I restore what was stolen. I resurrect what was buried. I bring joy where sorrow once ruled. Don't underestimate what I can do with your yes, even if it's small. I've done more with brokenness than the world has ever done with perfection. I am not after performance. I am after your permission to heal you. Let me back into the parts you closed off, the ones you thought were too messy to touch. I am gentle. I knock, I don't force. But when you open the door, I bring peace with me. Peace that doesn't depend on results, but on relationship. Peace that stays, even when the storm doesn't end. You've searched for rest in so many places, people, success, distraction. But the rest you seek can only be found in me. I don't offer escape. I offer presence in the midst of reality. And when you realize I've been beside you all along, everything changes. Not because the pain disappears, but because you no longer carry it alone. You are not weak for needing me. You are wise. I am your strength, not just on good days, but especially in your lowest ones. You don't have to fake joy. I will grow it in you again, slowly, like a sunrise. You won't feel numb forever. Healing is coming. Trust me with the timeline. You're not behind. You're being rebuilt. And this rebuilding is sacred. Don't rush it. You're being rooted. And soon you will rise. Not in striving, but in surrender. Not in fear, but in faith. Your best days are not behind you. They're being prepared ahead of you. I am already waiting in your tomorrow with provision in my hands. What you fear will destroy you. I will use to grow you. What you dread facing, I will walk through with you. I don't promise ease. I promise presence. And in my presence, even chaos can feel like peace. You were never meant to fix yourself. You were meant to follow me. I will lead you gently, not with shame, but with love. There is no room for condemnation here, only restoration. You may feel slow to heal, but I am patient. I will not give up on you. Keep coming to me, even if it's crawling. I will meet you where you are. You don't need to leap, just lean. Just breathe. Just whisper my name. I hear it. I hear you. Always. You are surrounded by grace, even when you can't feel it. And one day, you'll look back and realize I was with you through it all. And I still am. Right now. Right here. And I'm not going anywhere. I am not watching you from a distance. I am walking with you, step by step, even when you stumble. When others walk away, I stay. When others forget, I remember. You have never been truly alone, not even for a breath. My hand has always been within reach, even when yours trembled too much to grab it. You've survived things you thought would break you, not by chance, but by my covering. You've made it through nights darker than words, and I was your unseen light. I'm not just holding your story. I'm healing it, sentence by sentence. The parts you crossed out, I'm rewriting with hope. The chapters you've buried, I'm redeeming with beauty. I don't erase what you've lived through. I transform it into testimony. Your scars are not marks of shame. They are signs of survival. And in my hands, survival becomes strength, and strength becomes joy. You don't have to keep pretending you're okay. I already know where it hurts. Let me be the one you stop pretending in front of. You can be honest with me, brutally, beautifully honest. I won't run. I won't recoil. I will remain. You think you're too much, but I see a heart that feels deeply, and that is holy. Your sensitivity is not a flaw. It's the doorway to compassion I planted inside you. I created you to feel, to care, to weep, to rejoice. All of it reflects my image. Let no one convince you to harden what I made soft on purpose. This world may reward the cold and clever, but I move through the tender and true. Keep your heart open, even when it hurts. Especially then, I will guard what's vulnerable. I will protect what matters. And when your love is taken for granted, know that mine never is. I see every act of kindness you offer, even when it goes unthanked. I will return it to you, not as repayment, but as abundance. You have sown in tears, but you will reap in joy. And not just someday, but in ways already beginning. Pay attention to the small things. They carry seeds of miracles. The laugh of a child, the kindness of a stranger, the sunrise you almost missed. I speak through them all, gentle reminders that I'm still with you. Don't wait for something huge to believe I'm moving. Look at the quiet evidence. I'm not absent when things are still. I'm active in the silence. Just because you can't see me working doesn't mean I'm not. Just because it feels like nothing is changing doesn't mean transformation isn't happening. Roots grow downward first, invisible, silent, but essential. So does faith. So does trust. I'm building something deep inside you, and depth takes time. Don't resent the season of waiting. It's the womb of what's coming. And what's coming will be worth every unanswered prayer, every tear, every delay. You're not behind. You're not late. You're on my schedule, not theirs. I am not anxious about your pace. I'm excited about your becoming. My timeline is not rushed. It's intentional, layered with grace. You won't miss what's meant for you. Not when you walk with me. Doors will open when it's time. Not sooner, not later. And when they do, you'll be ready, because I prepared you in the dark. You will not have to force your way forward. You'll be invited. You will not have to beg for acceptance. You've already been chosen. I've written your name on my hands. I've carved your purpose into eternity. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can erase that. I've been patient with you, not because I'm distant, but because I know healing takes time. I never push you faster than your heart can go. I walk at your pace. Even when you slow down, I do not leave. I match your steps, one breath at a time. I know the trauma that shaped you. I know the voices you still battle in the quiet. And I'm not angry about your fears. I'm here to untangle them with compassion. You are not a disappointment. You are a delight to me. I am not frustrated with your questions. I welcome them. Every doubt you wrestle with is a doorway for me to reveal more of myself. Don't fear your questions. Bring them to me. I am not threatened by them. I'd rather you ask honestly than pretend in silence. Truth isn't fragile, and I am truth. Steady, whole, unshakable. I don't flinch when you're angry. I don't withdraw when you're hurt. I stay. I listen. I hold. And I will never throw your pain back at you as accusation. I want your heart, not your performance. The broken parts, the confused parts, the tired parts, they're safe with me. You've spent years trying to be enough. Let me be enough for you. I will carry what you can't. I will hold what you're tired of lifting. You don't have to do more, just come closer. The most powerful thing you can do right now is let yourself be loved. Loved without condition. Loved without effort. Loved just because you are mine. You've heard that before, but I want you to finally believe it. You are my beloved, not just in name, but in my heart. I don't regret making you. I delight in calling you mine. I look at you and see beauty, even when you only see brokenness. I look at you and see destiny, even when you only see delay. I look at you and see a story still being written, not one that's over. Don't close the book on yourself. I'm still writing. And what I write is good. Even the hard chapters serve a holy purpose. You're not stuck. You are not forgotten. You're being transformed. Let me lead you out of survival and into fullness. You weren't made to just make it. You were made to thrive. I have joy for you, peace for you, purpose for you, and none of it requires perfection, only presence. Let today be a day you stop striving and start receiving. Open your hands, not to give, but to receive what you've longed for. You were never meant to earn what I've already freely offered. Grace isn't a prize, it's a gift. And this gift, it's for you, right now. You don't have to qualify for my love. You already have it. When I see you, I see someone worth saving, worth staying for, worth loving forever. So stop measuring your worth by your wounds. Measure it by my cross. That was for you, all of it. Not just for humanity, for your name, your life, your heart. You were worth every moment of it. And now I want to walk with you, not because I have to, but because I want to. I choose you daily, even on the days you forget to choose me. My love is not moody. It is not based on your consistency. I am faithful even when you're weary. I pursue you even when you pull away. And every time you return, I welcome you without hesitation, because you are mine. Come back, not with shame, but with hope, because I'm not angry you wandered. I'm just glad you returned. There is no too late in my kingdom. There is only welcome. And every step back toward me is a victory, not a failure. I am not keeping score. I'm keeping space for you to rest. You don't have to earn re-entry. The door was never locked. Even when you turn away, I kept the light on. I kept whispering truth when the lies were loud. And now, as you lean into my voice again, I will restore what shame tried to steal. Shame may have spoken first, but grace will have the final word. I am rewriting the labels the world placed on you and replacing them with truth. You're not too broken. You are not behind. You are not a burden. You are chosen. You are loved. You are still becoming. Don't rush to become someone else. I already love who you are. Growth doesn't mean abandoning yourself. It means returning to who I created you to be. Let me peel away the layers life forced on you until your soul breathes again. You don't need to become worthy. You already are. What the world called weakness, I call softness, and it is beautiful. You don't need to harden to survive. You were made to live, not just to endure. There is no glory in numbness. There is freedom in feeling. Let yourself feel again. Cry again. Laugh again. Trust again. I will not shame you for being human. I became human to show you how sacred that is. I understand exhaustion. I've felt loneliness. I know betrayal. I'm not watching from distance. I've walked the valley with you. And because I've walked it, I can guide you through it. You're not stuck. You are held. And what holds you is stronger than anything that's hurt you. My hands are steady. My heart is steady. My love is unshakable. Even when your trust wavers, my faithfulness does not. You can fall apart in my presence. I will not leave. You can question. You can cry. You can collapse. I remain. And when you're ready to rise, I'll lift you. Not because you earned it, but because you're mine. You will rise. Slowly. Quietly. Stronger than before. Your scars will not disqualify you. They will shine with my glory. What once hurt, you will become a healing balm for others. Your story isn't just for you. It will comfort those who suffer in silence. The wounds you thought were wasted are becoming bridges to compassion. I never waste pain. I transform it. And when I redeem something, it's better than before. Trust me with your story, even the parts you'd rather forget. I will use every page, even the messy ones, for something eternal. The glory I'm building is not just around you. It's growing inside you. It will not fade. It will not be stolen. It's already yours. Let this season be one of deep roots, not rushed results. The fruit will come, in time, in beauty, in abundance. But for now, be faithful to the soil. Water your soul. Rest in me. Let go of proving. Let go of rushing. Let me do the growing. You don't need to carry the outcome, only the obedience. I've got the harvest. You just stay near the gardener. And in time, what blooms will astonish you and bless many. Because what I plant, I grow. And what I grow, I never abandon. I'm not done with you, not even close. You've seen glimpses of my goodness, but there is still more to come. Don't settle for just survival. I came to give you life, abundant, meaningful, overflowing. Life that isn't built on constant effort, but on deep connection. Life that breathes peace into your mornings and purpose into your nights. The joy I offer isn't based on circumstances. It's rooted in who I am. My joy isn't fleeting. It doesn't leave when things get hard. And it's available to you, even now, even in this. I don't require you to be cheerful. I invite you to be honest. And in your honesty, I will meet you with joy that goes deeper than emotion. You've spent years chasing worth, but it's already been spoken over you. My voice declared your value before the world ever got to label you. I called you very good, and I haven't changed my mind. Not when you fell, not when you failed, not when you forgot me. I'm still here, still calling, still choosing you. You were never just a project to me. You are my beloved. I don't tolerate you. I delight in you. You were crafted with intention, not accident. Every detail of your being was touched by my hand. Your laugh, your mind, your story. I don't compare you to anyone. I celebrate you as you are. You're not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where I'm shaping you. Let go of timelines that don't belong to you. Let go of expectations that never came from me. I'm not demanding more. I am offering rest. Real rest. The kind that touches your soul, not just your schedule. The kind that says you are allowed to stop striving. The kind that holds you until you believe again. I will hold you through this healing. You don't have to do it alone. The places you're afraid to look at, I already see them, and I stay. The wounds you hide, I touch them gently, never to shame, only to restore. My hands are not rough. They are healing. My presence is not conditional. It is constant. I am not waiting for you to get it together. I'm here while it's still falling apart. I'm not surprised by your weakness. I am drawn to it because it's there, in your weakness, that my strength shines best. So stop pretending, my child. Let me in. You don't need a script. You don't need a performance. Just come. Come with your anger, your doubt, your numbness. I can handle all of it. I always could. What I want most is you. The real, unfiltered, uncertain you. Because I love that version. I died for that version, and I live now to walk with that version. You don't have to upgrade yourself to be welcome in my presence. Come barefoot, come bruised, come as you are. I'll clothe you in peace. I'll crown you with mercy. I will anoint your weakness and call it worthy. And from the ashes, I will raise beauty the world cannot explain. This is who I am, the one who takes what's broken and makes it sacred. You, my beloved, are not too far gone. You are exactly the one I came for, and I will never stop coming for you. My pursuit of you has never paused. Not when you ran, not when you hid, not when you gave up. I've walked through every season with you, the silent ones, the stormy ones, the shattered ones. I have never once turned away from your pain. I leaned in closer when others backed away. I've heard the cries you didn't speak aloud. I've held the grief you buried deep. And I'm not going anywhere. I remain, even now. You are not a problem to fix. You are hard to love. I didn't choose you because you were strong. I chose you because you are mine. I don't call the qualified. I qualify the called. And I have called you, not to impress, but to belong. Not to strive, but to rest. You're not just invited, you're wanted. I know every part of you, the loud, the quiet, the unsure. And I still say yes. I'm not surprised by your fears. I'm not offended by your questions. I welcome them. I welcome you. You don't have to clean up before you come close. Proximity with me brings the cleansing. My love is not a reward. It is your inheritance. It's not based on what you do. It's based on who I am. And I am unchanging, ever faithful, endlessly compassionate. When you wander, I follow. When you fall, I lift. When you cry, I listen. My love has no exit door, no expiration date, no fine print. It simply is, and it simply stays. I have seen you at your worst and still chosen you for my best. I have watched you doubt and still trusted you with purpose. I have witnessed your patterns and still offered you new beginnings. There is nothing ordinary about your existence. You are handcrafted by heaven. You are the reflection of my creativity, my joy, my heart. When I look at you, I don't see a mistake. I see a masterpiece in motion. Your progress may feel slow, but I see it clearly, and I celebrate every inch. You're growing in ways you can't yet name. The soil looks still, but the seeds are opening. Something beautiful is happening beneath the surface. Don't give up just because you can't see the bloom. I'm working, quietly, faithfully, always. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. You are exactly where I'm forming you. The waiting is not punishment. It's preparation. The silence is not absence. It's sacred. I do not waste stillness. I speak in it. Let your ears be tuned not to noise, but to my whispers. I'm not the God of chaos. I'm the God of peace. And my peace is not just the absence of trouble. It is the presence of me. You can carry this peace even in the fire. You can rest in it, even in the unknown. Because peace doesn't come from having answers. It comes from knowing I'm near. And I am, closer than your breath, more present than your thoughts. I am with you, not in theory, but in reality. Not as an idea, but as a constant presence that never fades. I won't abandon you when things get messy. I move toward the mess. I step into the confusion, the chaos, the pain, and I bring light. You were never meant to navigate this alone. You were made to walk with me, and I've never stopped walking beside you. You never had to earn my nearness. I was with you before you knew to seek me. My presence didn't arrive with your performance. It began with my promise. You didn't find me. I found you, and I've never lost sight of you since. When you thought you were far, I was already holding you. When you felt like giving up, I was giving strength to your soul. I don't withdraw when you're weary. I draw even closer. My love doesn't shrink when you struggle. It surrounds, covers, and restores. You can rest in me, not because you've earned it, but because you belong here. The door to my heart is not guarded by rules. It's opened by grace. Come boldly, not because you're flawless, but because you are forgiven. Every failure has been met by my mercy. Every fear has been wrapped in my kindness. And every lonely moment has been held in my quiet presence. I know you've questioned if I'm still here. The answer is always yes. Even in the silence, I'm speaking through stillness. Even in the waiting, I'm working things together for good. My timeline is not delayed, it's divine. I am not in a rush, and I'm not late. What I've started in you, I will be faithful to complete. You are not a half-finished work. You are a masterpiece in progress. And I don't walk away from what I begin. I remain patient, present, powerful. I carry what's too heavy for you to lift. I heal what you've tried to ignore. I restore what you've forgotten how to hope for. No scar is beyond my touch. No season is beyond my grace. You are safe in my hands, even when the world feels unsafe. Your security is not in your surroundings, but in your shepherd. I lead you not just to still waters, but through storms. You don't need to fear the unknown. I already stand inside it. And where I stand, peace remains. I am the anchor that steadies when life shakes. I am the light that shines when clarity fades. I am the voice that whispers when the noise grows loud. And I am the love that holds when everything else falls. You can fall into my grace. It won't let you go. You can bring me your disappointment. I'll meet it with delight. You can hand me your confusion. I'll hold it with clarity. Nothing you bring me is too much. I already bore it all. I died for the whole you, not just the presentable parts. I rose so you could rise again and again, as many times as it takes. Your comeback is already written in my story. There is no shame in beginning again, only glory in returning. So come back, come close, come exactly as you are. I have not changed my mind about you. I still choose you. I still delight in you. I still believe in what I've placed inside of you. And I will never stop calling you forward, gently, faithfully, lovingly. Let today be the day you believe me again, because I never stopped believing in you. I still love you fully, freely, eternally, and nothing has changed that. Not the silence, not the struggle, not the seasons when you forgot me. I never forgot you. You were etched in my memory before time began. You are not invisible to me. Your every breath is known, your every thought seen. I've counted your steps in the dark. I've celebrated your bravery in secret. The world didn't applaud you, but I did. Heaven cheered when you chose to keep going. Your quiet faith is not small in my eyes. It is precious, mighty, and eternal. You have more courage than you think, and more purpose than you've yet discovered. You were not made for despair. You were made for light, for joy, for glory. And even when you feel none of those things, I still call them out from within you. I'm not discouraged by your doubts. I'm not offended by your exhaustion. I understand. I walk the earth too. I know how heavy it gets. I know the ache of disappointment. I know the sting of rejection. And that's why I don't meet you with demands. I meet you with mercy. I'm not adding pressure. I'm offering peace. You can let go. You can exhale. You can stop holding it all together. I never asked you to be your own savior. That's my job. You are not the solution. You are the one I came to save. Let that truth lighten your soul. Let it lift what was never yours to carry. My strength is not a concept. It is available, alive, and reaching for you. You don't have to earn it. Just receive it. You don't have to prove yourself. Just trust me. When you fail, I will be the first to reach for you, not the last. I don't withdraw from mess. I draw near to it. Your humanity is not a flaw to me. It is the reason I came close. You were never expected to get it all right, only to let me walk with you through it all. I see the weight you carry and whisper, you are not alone. I will not let this break you. I will bend it toward your becoming. Every trial carries seeds of transformation when placed in my hands. And you are in my hands, now, always, and forever. Not one tear has been wasted. Not one prayer has gone unheard. I catch what others dismiss. I treasure what others overlook. You're not forgotten in the crowd. I see you like you're the only one here. That's how personal my love is. That's how specific my care becomes. I'm not vague. I'm not distant. I'm involved. Every detail of your journey matters to me. Every chapter, every scar, every stumble, and every step forward, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. Heaven rejoices over your yes, even when it's whispered through weakness. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for permission to walk with you, heal you, stay with you. You're not too far gone. You're not too much. You're not behind. You are right on time for grace. Right on time for redemption. I specialize in starting over. I'm not afraid of your reset. In fact, I rejoice in it because starting over with me is never wasted. This is your invitation, not to hustle, but to come home. You don't have to run anymore. You're already found. You don't have to explain everything. I already understand. Come with your silence. Come with your questions. Come with your need. And I'll come with my fullness, my peace, my joy, my love, and my presence. This is not just another chapter. It's the beginning of your deeper becoming. I know you're tired, not just in your body, but in your soul. You've held on longer than most would have, and I honor that endurance. But I never asked you to hold on alone. I've been offering my strength all along. Come rest, not just physically, but in your mind, your emotions, your spirit. Let me be your calm when everything inside feels stormy. You don't need to explain why you're tired. I already know. I watched you love others without pause. Now, let me love you without resistance. You give so much, your time, your care, your heart. But I want to give to you now. You're not selfish for receiving. You're not weak for resting. You are human, and I made you that way on purpose. I created limits in you, not to frustrate you, but to lead you to me. You weren't made to be the answer for everyone. I already am. Let go of the pressure to be everything. Just be with me. In my presence, you don't need to perform. You only need to breathe. Let this be your sanctuary, not a place, but a posture of surrender. I will meet you there, in the quiet, in the stillness, in the letting go. When the world says, keep pushing, I say, come sit with me. I'd rather hold you than watch you wear yourself out trying to impress me. Your heart matters more than your pace. Your soul matters more than your goals. And I see your soul, weary, but still willing. That willingness is enough. That soft yes is powerful. Heaven moves at the sound of your surrender. The angels don't cheer louder for the bold than they do for the broken. Your quiet hope is holy. Your trembling belief is beautiful. I'm not looking for strength. I'm looking for honesty. Show me where it hurts. Show me what you're afraid to say aloud. I won't flinch. I won't shame. I will stay. I am a safe place for your unspoken pain. I am the only one who can carry it fully and still look at you with joy. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm devoted to you. You are not failing. You are healing slowly, quietly, but deeply. And healing takes time, not pressure. Let go of the timelines. Let go of the expectations. My love is not tied to your progress. It's tied to my promise. And I have promised to never leave you, never forsake you, never abandon your story. Even now, I am writing redemption into your narrative. What looked like the end is becoming the beginning of something holy. Your story is not stuck, it is sacred. And I'm still writing with grace, with intention, with eternity in mind. You don't have to rush ahead to matter. You already matter because you are mine. I loved you before you ever took your first step. I'll love you after your last. My love is not based on what you do. It's based on who I am. And I am love. Unchanging, unwavering, forever true. Nothing can change that. Not your past. Not your pain. Not your doubts. I am more faithful than your feelings. More permanent than your failures. I'm not leaving you in this place. I'm leading you through it. And when you come out the other side, you'll know this. I was there the whole time. Not watching from above, but walking beside you. Not judging your weakness, but embracing your wounds. And calling you, even still, my beloved. Just give me the space to move, and you will see what I've been preparing beneath the surface. The shift will come quietly at first, like dawn breaking over a long night. And those who knew your struggle will stand in awe of your strength. They'll ask how you made it, and you'll point to grace, not grit. For what's coming will not be the result of your striving, but of my presence. I'm not preparing just change. I'm preparing transformation. Even your family will feel the ripple of what I'm doing inside you. Generational heaviness will begin to lift. Cycles that seemed unbreakable will crack under my light. I will restore what felt impossible. And I will start with your heart. You won't have to beg for peace anymore. It will become your resting place. I will teach you how to live from rest, not just collapse into it. The rhythm of grace is slower than the world's pace, but infinitely more fruitful. In the stillness, I will strengthen you. And in that strength, you'll begin to walk in freedom you forgot was possible. You'll feel joy again, not manufactured, but natural. You'll wake up without dread, sleep without guilt, speak without shame. And when the old fears return, they will no longer find a home in you. For I will fill the places where fear used to rule. And I will teach you to stand, not in defiance, but in quiet confidence. Not every battle requires noise. Some are won in stillness. Some are won with a whisper, I am not alone, because you never have been, and you never will be. My presence is not seasonal. It's eternal. You don't have to earn your place in my presence. You were born into it. I chose you before you ever chose me. And even on days when you forget that, I don't. I remember the dreams you've buried. I remember the fire that once burned bright. I know where the ashes lie, and I know how to bring beauty from them. I'm not asking you to go back. I'm inviting you to go forward with me, to dream again with wisdom, to hope again with depth, and to love again, not recklessly but bravely. I will protect your heart as you open it again. I will walk with you into new relationships, new seasons, new chapters. And I will remind you, you are not who hurt you. You are who I healed. The scars you carry will no longer sting. They will shine. Your story will not end in silence. It will echo with redemption. You will speak not from perfection, but from presence. Others will feel safe in your honesty because you've met me in your honesty. You won't need to pretend anymore. The freedom you longed for will no longer be a future hope. It will be a daily reality. Because freedom is not a destination, it's a relationship. And you're already in it, already chosen, already loved. So breathe, my child. Breathe deeply of this truth. You are safe in me. You're no longer walking through life alone, under pressure, unloved. You're walking held, known, surrounded. And with every step, I am speaking life over you. I'm still declaring purpose over you. I'm still calling you by your true name. And that name is not failure. That name is not shame. That name is mine. You're not defined by what you've been through. You are defined by who walks with you through it. I'm not a footnote in your story. I am the author, and I am still writing. The chapter you're in may be heavy, but the ending I've written is holy. Do not judge the whole story by the page you're living right now. There is so much more to come. Beauty, laughter, peace, restoration. You haven't missed it. You haven't lost it. You're not too far behind. You are right where I'm doing my most quiet, deep work. The growth happening in you now will carry fruit for generations. Legacy is being written through every act of surrender. And your legacy won't be one of perfection. It will be one of presence, love, and grace. I will redeem the family patterns that wounded you. I will use your obedience to plant something new in the soil of your bloodline. What hurt you won't haunt those who come after you. I am breaking that chain. And I'm using you to start something brand new. You didn't choose this role, but I saw your heart and knew you were ready. Not because you're perfect, but because you're willing. And in your willingness, I will pour my strength. Every time you say yes to me, heaven releases more grace for the journey. And when you don't know what to say, your tears still count as a yes. I speak fluent silence, fluent struggle, fluent longing. You don't have to translate your pain into polished prayers. I understand it all. I won't misread your silence. I won't misjudge your weakness. I am close to the brokenhearted. That's not a metaphor. It's where I live. I live in the quiet corners of your healing. I dwell in the cracks that others rush past. I rest inside your in-betweens, between your questions, your steps, your breaths. You are never alone in the spaces that feel forgotten. I have not forgotten you. I have carved you into my hands. My eyes are always on you, not in anger, but in affection. I delight in watching you trust me, even when you're scared. Your courage doesn't have to be loud. It just has to be real. And I see it. I see how you keep choosing me, even when you feel nothing. That choice, that fragile faith, is worship to me. It's incense rising from the ashes of what tried to destroy you. And I receive it. I honor it. I respond to it. You are never unseen, never unheard, never unloved. My attention doesn't drift. My care doesn't flicker. You are held with consistency, the kind this world can't offer. I am a steady hand under your chaos. I'm the still voice beneath your noise. And I'm the everlasting arms catching you when you fall. You can collapse into me. I will never let you hit the ground. I will never say too much, too late, or too far. I will always say come. I will always say still mine. So return again as many times as it takes. I don't count how many times you fall. I count how many times you reach for me. And every time, my answer is the same. Yes, I'm here. Yes, I still love you. Yes, I still choose you. Nothing can change that. Not even you. Because my love is not based on your consistency. It's based on my covenant. I stand before you now, not with judgment in my eyes, but with arms wide open. You don't have to explain why it took you this long to come. I've been waiting, not counting. The door was never locked. The light was never turned off. And I've never stopped whispering, you are still mine. There's no guilt here, no shame here, only grace. Grace that wraps you in warmth and washes away what once felt permanent. Grace that reminds you, you don't have to carry this anymore. You don't have to wear what the world put on you. You're not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not what they said about you. You are what I declare over you. And I say you are chosen. You are forgiven. You are new. You are clothed in my righteousness and called by my name. You are no longer striving. You are held. No longer hiding. You are seen. No longer wandering. You are home. And home isn't a place. It's me. It's here. It's now. I am your safe place. Your resting place. Your starting place. Let this be your beginning, not your ending. Let this be the day you believe again. The day you lift your head, not because everything's perfect, but because I'm still good. I will not stop being good. I will not stop being near. You are walking into days that have been prepared for you with love. Days of restoration, of clarity, of peace. Days where joy will surprise you again. Days where you will find yourself singing without even noticing, and laughing without fear of when it might end. This is not the end of your story. It's the moment your heart turns toward what's eternal. And eternity isn't far away. It's already unfolding in your surrender. You've made it this far not by accident, but by grace. And that same grace will carry you all the way home. So rest now, beloved. You are safe. You are mine. You are held forever.